Alice for the Looking Glass stars Johnny Depp as Carrot Top. Hashtag truth. Alice for the Looking Glass is directed by James Bobin and stars Johnny Depp, Mia Wasikowska, Anne Hathaway, Helena Bonham Carter, and a lot of return people from the 2010 Alice in Wonderland film, and then Sacha and Cohen is the newest addition to the cast. A sequel no one asked for. Well, let's just talk about it. So in this film, Alice has spent the last few years of her life as a seaboat captain. There's some stuff going on with her family, involving some financial stuff with her career and her family, basically. So she has to go back to Wonderland, or as it's called in these films, Underland. The Mad Hatter is depressed. So in order to make him happy, Alice goes back in time to solve this stuff to make him happy again. And time is played by Sacha Baron Cohen. And that's it. I personally was not looking forward to this film because I didn't hate the 2010 Alice in Wonderland film. I was so disappointed with it. I just thought it was bleh. It was okay. It was whatever. But that movie came out 6 years ago. The movie was very polarizing in terms of critical reception, but in terms of commercially, it was a big hit. It grossed $1 billion. It grossed a lot of money, people. And I just think that a sequel is this late in the game, and I haven't heard anything good about this film, so I decided to go see it because I reviewed things for you guys, and also I was curious about this because the director of the film is James Bobin. Like I said, he directed those 2 Muppet movies that just came out. I love the one that's simply called The Muppets. The sequel, it was okay. This film sucks. I hated Alice for the Looking Glass. First off, it was so boring. My God, I wanted to sleep. I did fall asleep at one point during the film. I was able to hear everything. I just closed my eyes. I'm just like, I'm not even joking. This movie really bored the crap out of me. It felt so long, and I just wanted it to end. There were so many moments when I thought the movie would end, and yet it just kept going. The direction by Bobin is actually really flat. It has nothing to it. There's no layers to it. It's really poorly directed. I feel like Bobin couldn't handle a big scale film like this. Writing was very poor. It's not that the dialogue was bad. It's just there were so many stories in this film that it felt so jumbled that it did not work. The acting, for the most part, ain't even that strong. Mia Wasikowska, I liked her as Alice in the first film. That was my introduction to her. That was everyone's introduction to her. And I thought she did a good job in that film. Here, she just doesn't really have much to do. And the stuff that goes on with her, it could have just been a little more well-developed and well-realized. And then I would have actually cared more about her. Helena Bonham Carter yells a lot in this film. I think she yells in this more than she did in the first film. I didn't like her here. Anne Hathaway. What is it with all the hand movements and stuff? You're doing like a Jack Sparrow hand thing, and yet Johnny Depp's in the film. What the hell, Anne Hathaway? You're an Oscar winner. You didn't do that a lot in the first film. And to talk about Johnny Depp, this week is actually a really horrible week for him, because if you guys haven't been following the news, his mother just passed away. Amber Heard filed for divorce, and now his movie's critically panned. This is not a good week for Johnny Depp, and I feel so bad. I love Johnny Depp a lot, and him as the Hatter in this particular film, he's just playing Johnny Depp. It's nothing different. It's nothing superior to what he's done. It's just your typical Johnny Depp quirky performance. But yeah, like I said, the problems with the film rely so much with the writing and directing that it just makes it look like a flat film. And the visuals, while the film is visually gorgeous, you could tell that there's a lot of green screen in this film. And when films can make it unnoticeable, like The Jungle Book, it does its job well. With this film, it just didn't do it super well, and I don't know why. I feel like this is the same VFX team as the first film. And the first film had great visuals, even though at times you could see the green screen. This one, you could notice the green screen pretty much the entire time. Overall, I did not enjoy Alice for the Looking Glass. I was so bored out of my mind during this movie. The acting wasn't that great. The writing was poor. The direction was flat. The visuals were appealing, but for the most part, you could tell that it was green screen. I didn't have a good time with this film. I'm going to give it a solid D. Guys, tell me down below what you thought of this movie. You saw it. If you saw Alice in Wonderland, tell me what you thought of that. Do you love the anime classic? I love that one. Thank you so much for watching this review, and I'll see you guys soon.